Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
Probably one last thing that we would be looking today is about case approvals. Earlier we spoke about routing. Routing as in who works on the transaction or who is responsible. But sometimes approvals are important. Who is approving the transaction? Are there multiple approvals required for this? Because every time I cannot have a single user approving everything. Depending upon the criteria, depending upon the scenario, the budgets may be the financial aspects. I need multiple approvals. Correct. See how you deal with the case approvals. Suppose now candidate selection is currently done by the senior manager. But if I have a senior person involved, or if I'm trying to hire a very senior person, I need multiple levels of approvals. Correct. Can I just keep on adding this approve, reject step for each of it? If suppose I have 4 levels of approval, can I add 4 approve, reject steps like this? Is it that when the case starts, only you decide on the case level? Is that what you meant? Sorry, I didn't get that. Instead of at the steps, you put it a process level, you put it on the case level. Approvals. Instead of having. Instead of having. Go ahead. And then I have 2 steps like this, as multiple steps is not a good practice. What we do is, within the approval step, you add only a single step, but you can have cascading approvals. Let me select this candidate selection. The routing could be the specific user. It could be a work queue or it could be a business logic also. All 3 are possible. Now we know all these 3, right? Specific user work. We know these. And what about cascading approval? Where is it coming from? Generally, cascading approvals when this is a sort of a good to know information for us. We don't need to actually implement it. When you look at the cascading approvals, you need to go to the Dev Studio. Open your case type here. That's when. Yes, you see right. I'm on the Dev Studio now and I've just opened the recruitment transaction. On the candidate selection, there is an approval flow type which says a single or cascading. By default, all your approvals are single level. One user approves it. The case would proceed further. Sometimes you might need cascading approvals. Cascading approvals are of 2 types based on reporting structure and authority matrix. What is this? What does this mean? Let me tell you. When I talk about case approvals, and there are more than one person in world, we call it cascading approval. Typically, two types of cascading approvals are available. One is based upon the reporting structure. Other is based upon the authority matrix. A reporting structure based approval. Suppose there is a project budget that needs to be approved. Here are the project lead. How will the approval process go typically? It goes to your project manager, after which it may go to the director of technology, maybe vice president of technology. Likewise, it goes in the order of your reporting structure. If your approvals are based upon reporting structure, it is nothing but a reporting structure based cascading approval. Whereas sometimes your approvals are required from people who are out of your reporting structure. For example, maybe some claims you have raised a claim request. That has to be approved by your manager, after which it goes to your finance department. Some finance manager or auditor would approve it. Does it mean your project manager reports to a finance manager? Sometimes we might need people who are not part of our reporting matrix also to approve certain things. That is based upon the authority matrix. The rest of the configuration, how you design it, how you design the authority matrix, all of it is a bit completely on the technical stuff. The access covered in the CSA, this is more like part of a VIA course. It is more like a good to know information for us. But VLA will tell this information, isn't it? Like this should be a cascading approval. That bit and all you go to the DCO and capture. Correct, right. It depends upon, are we later going on the DCO part once we is there in this training? Sure, we will see it. We'll see that. Where your requirements are. I want to see because some part you, as a BA yourself, will implement, isn't it? Like you implemented many steps. And in some places, you want the system analyst to take over, isn't it? It's all the responsibility of BA to put together both like what he has done as a skeleton plus what he wants the SS to like the system analyst to do, isn't it? Right. Correct. This is more on a sort of, good to know kind of information. Like we should know what all types of rules are there and how do we handle it. Right. But from the App Studio, we can only work on single level of rules, not cascading. As a BA, you say you need cascade and then you specify who and all approval has to go. Then the system analyst, they need to understand how they need to configure, isn't it? Correct. Perfect. Thank you. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.